10 psychological facts about relationships that will change how you see love. Relationships are way deeper than most people think. Sometimes the reason someone pulls away has nothing to do with you. Sometimes silence says more than words. And sometimes people fall in love for psychological reasons they don't even understand themselves. Today, we're diving into 20 psychological facts about relationships that can completely change how you understand attraction, love, attachment, and human behavior. Some of these facts are sweet, some are surprising, and some might explain things you've been confused about for years. Fact 1: people fall in love with how you make them feel. Most people think attraction is mainly about looks, a nice face and good fashion, or physical appearance. And yes, looks can catch someone's attention at first, but psychology says emotions matter even more when it comes to real connection. Because after the excitement fades, people remember feelings more than appearances. They may forget the exact words you said. They may even forget what you wore. But they rarely forget how you made them feel emotionally. Did you make them feel safe, understood, appreciated, comfortable? Those emotions leave strong memories in the brain. When someone constantly feels peace, happiness, and emotional comfort around you, their brain slowly begins associating your presence with safety and joy. And over time, that emotional connection becomes powerful. That's why some people stay deeply attached to someone who wasn't even their usual type. Because emotional chemistry often becomes stronger than physical attraction. Looks may start a relationship, but emotional connection is usually what keeps it alive. At the end of the day, people don't just fall in love with appearances, they fall in love with how someone makes them feel. Fact 2: the more you chase, the more some people pull away. One strange psychological truth about relationships is this: sometimes, the more you chase someone, the more they pull away. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't show love, attention, or effort. Healthy relationships absolutely need affection and consistency. But psychology shows that when one person is constantly chasing, while the other barely puts in effort, the emotional balance slowly starts to disappear. When someone feels completely certain that you'll always be there no matter how they treat you, some people unconsciously stop valuing the connection the same way. That's why overchasing can sometimes reduce attraction instead of increasing it. Constant texting, always seeking reassurance, begging for attention, or making someone your entire world can slowly make you appear emotionally dependent, and emotional dependence can create pressure in relationships. Healthy love needs closeness, but it also needs space, individuality, and self-respect. You should be able to love someone deeply without losing your identity in the process. Confidence becomes attractive because it shows emotional security. It shows that you have your own life, your own goals, your own happiness, and your own sense of purpose outside the relationship. And interestingly, people are often more attracted to those who value themselves and maintain emotional balance. This doesn't mean acting cold, ignoring people, or playing toxic mind games. It simply means understanding your worth and not forcing someone to choose you. Because real relationships work best when two people naturally choose each other, not when one person is constantly chasing while the other keeps pulling away. Fact 3: people reveal their true character during conflict. Anybody can act loving during happy moments. It's easy to be sweet when everything is going well, when the conversations are exciting, the dates are fun, and there's nothing causing tension. Almost anyone can appear caring during peaceful moments. But psychology says a person's true character is usually revealed during conflict, because conflict exposes emotional maturity. The real question is not, how do they treat you when they're happy? The real question is, how do they treat you when they're angry, frustrated, stressed, or disappointed? Pay attention to that carefully. Do they insult you during arguments? Do they suddenly become cold and cruel? Do they manipulate situations to avoid accountability? Do they ignore your feelings completely? Or do they still communicate with respect even when emotions are high? Because the way someone behaves during difficult moments tells you who they truly are beneath the romantic words. Anyone can say, "I care about you. I love you. I'll never hurt you." But conflict reveals whether those words are actually genuine. Psychologists often say, a relationship is not truly tested during peace. It's tested during misunderstanding. Because arguments reveal patience, they reveal self-control, they reveal empathy, and they reveal emotional stability. A mature person understands that being upset is not an excuse to become disrespectful. Instead of trying to emotionally destroy you during an argument, they try to solve the issue. Instead of turning every disagreement into a battle, they focus on understanding and communication. Because healthy conflict is not about winning against each other, it's about solving the problem together without damaging the relationship in the process. And honestly, the way someone treats you during difficult moments will always tell you more about their character than their romantic side ever will. Fact 4. Your brain can become addicted to a person. Love doesn't just affect your emotions, it affects your brain chemistry too. When you become emotionally attached to someone, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. These chemicals create pleasure, emotional bonding, and emotional cravings. That's why hearing from someone you love can instantly change your mood. But when the relationship ends, your brain reacts almost like it's going through withdrawal. That's why heartbreak can feel physically painful. Sleepless nights, overthinking, loss of appetite, and emotional emptiness. Your brain isn't just missing the person, it's reacting to the loss of the emotional chemicals it became attached to. In simple terms, love can literally rewire your brain. Fact 5. Silence can sometimes speak louder than words. Psychology shows that silence can be more powerful than words. Sometimes the loudest message is no message at all. When someone suddenly becomes emotionally distant, replies slower, texts less, or stops communicating the way they used to, your brain immediately notices the change. Humans are naturally sensitive to emotional withdrawal. Even small changes in attention and communication can trigger anxiety and overthinking. That's why silence in relationships can feel so confusing. You start replaying conversations in your head, wondering what changed, and searching for answers that were never clearly said. In many cases, it's not harsh words that hurt people the most. It's the sudden absence of effort, attention, and emotional connection. Because sometimes silence says everything words refuse to say. Fact 6. People often attract partners that match their emotional wounds. This is one of the deepest psychological facts about relationships. Many people don't choose partners consciously, they choose familiarity. If someone grew up around emotional neglect, chaos may feel normal to them. If they lacked affection as a child, they may become attached to emotionally unavailable people. Sometimes people confuse emotional pain with love because pain feels familiar. Healing emotionally often changes the kind of people you're attracted to. Fact 7. Jealousy is often rooted in fear, not love. People often say, if they're jealous, it means they care. But psychology suggests that excessive jealousy is usually rooted more in fear and insecurity than love itself. Healthy love includes trust, communication, and emotional security. But when jealousy becomes extreme, it can lead to controlling behavior, constant suspicion, and emotional pressure. A jealous person may overthink small things, question your actions, or constantly fear being replaced or abandoned. Psychologists say secure people communicate their concerns calmly, but insecure people often try to control situations because they're afraid of losing someone. A little jealousy can be natural in relationships, but when jealousy starts replacing trust, the relationship slowly becomes emotionally exhausting. Fact 8. People mirror those they like. When someone genuinely likes you, they often start copying your behavior without even realizing it. This is called mirroring. They may copy your tone of voice, your posture, your slang, your energy, or even the way you text and use emojis. Psychologists believe mirroring is the brain's natural way of building connection and familiarity. It happens subconsciously when someone feels comfortable around you. That's why close friends, couples, and emotionally connected people often start acting alike over time. So sometimes, attraction isn't just shown through words. It's shown through subtle behavior. People don't even notice themselves. Fact 9. Emotional safety is more important than constant excitement. Movies make love look dramatic and intense all the time, but healthy relationships usually feel calm. Psychology shows that emotional safety creates stronger long-term connections than constant excitement ever could. Being able to relax around someone, speak honestly, express your feelings without fear, and feel accepted for who you are. That's real emotional intimacy. A lot of people mistake emotional chaos for love because it feels exciting. Because the best relationships aren't built on constant highs and lows. They're built on trust, comfort, and love.
Fact 10. People remember how you reacted during their lowest moments. Anyone can support someone during good times. But people never forget who stayed during hard times. Your behavior during someone's struggles creates deep emotional memories. Whether it was stress, failure, sadness, or insecurity, people remember who judged them and who made them feel safe. Relationships are more psychological than most people realize. The way people love, communicate, pull away, get attached, and even heal, often comes from deep emotional patterns inside the mind. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment which psychological fact surprised you the most. And remember, the healthiest relationships aren't built on perfection. They're built on understanding. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And remember, sometimes, it's not what you say. It's how you make people feel when you say it.